Joe Astorita's FBI van bullet hole was like a drive-by David lynching. Betty Jordan, the kingpin granny. Walter White meets Betty White. She is the one who, when you knock, has crumpets laid out and meth. And in Florida, another alligator-involved shooting. Plus, an active shooter at the NSA. You'd think they would have seen that coming. Joseph Gazowski, plan B all you can be. That's one sergeant-at-arms who touched a lot of privates. Rafael Sanchez, ICE fraud. That's cold. Ice cold. Father Fucker, child porn stash, a story so brooding and complex, it could bring Daniel Day-Lewis out of retirement. Bahrain protest anniversary, never forget. Trump tries to raise the gas tax after $1 billion break for oil companies. That is a perfect sequel to how the Trumps stole health care. Morgan Tsvangirai dies. Take that, Africa. Doctors Without Borders sex abuse scandal. Those doctors really needed some borders. Alexander Delgado Herrera is what you might call the evil twin. Abilify magnifies gambling addiction. What do you want to bet that's not true? Ex-British soldier James Matthews charged in collusion with ISIS. Good luck to the judge on settling this particular Middle Eastern conflict. Stephen Mader got paid $160,000 not to murder someone. I do that every day. Shaun White is snowboard of sexual harassment allegations. Obama's portrait revealed, and it kind of looks like he's sitting on a big pile of money. In Kosinathe, in Como, in South Africa, no foul play suspected in this case of a black man dying suddenly and mysteriously just before a white man steals his invention. A Grand Canyon helicopter crash, how do you not miss that? It's the biggest empty space we got. Kim Cattrall's brother died. It was the role of a lifetime. Virgil Dixon threatened with expulsion from the press room after refusing to alter his story. He wouldn't change a word, which seems obvious because I'm sure he could have thought of a better name than Virgil Dixon. British anti-ISIS fighters have successfully... No, that's an old story. And in an incident near Kruger National Park, lions eat poacher, leave trophy. South Korean Army of Beauties, let the sex wars begin. Jeff Cruz resigns, but it seems like he had a pretty good time in office. GitHub iBoot could be the biggest leak that still is not interesting. Also in the news, Ukrainian cybercrime, but it's all Greek to me. Scott Baio is pretty sure he didn't rape anyone, and I met Reg Cathay before he passed. This is the Langston News. I'm Barack Noel. Thank you. Happy Valentine's Day.